Trafford sits 6th in the Northern Premier First Division and have had a roller coaster of a season so far. From their poor run of form at the very start of the year to a 10-game unbeaten run in the league back in October. Can the Whites be sat in one of those ever so desired playoff positions come the end of the season? I spoke to Tom Baker, manager of Trafford, on his thoughts of how the season had gone so far and whether promotion was key this year.
So is promotion a target of yours, and do you feel like you could achieve that this year, or is it still something that you feel that you can build on, say, over the next year or so?
I think playoffs is the target, and it always has been. Are we good enough on any given day? I believe on our good day, we're good enough to beat any single team in this league. I think on our day, we're good enough to win the league, never mind get the playoffs. But we've proven that we are very inconsistent. That's where we are where we are at the moment. That's why we put in such a lacklustre performance today. So yeah, playoffs is the target. It's not going to be easy. On our day, I'll put us against anyone. On an off day, we've proven that we can be beaten, and that's something we need to try and look at. But it's extremely difficult because it's down to the players once they go over that white line.
With only 9 games remaining in the league, it's important for Trafford to get as many points as possible from them and stamp a further claim on a playoff position. I spoke to striker Aaron Burns after Trafford drew 2-2 to Skelmersdale United. I asked him about his disappointment of the draw and also about reaching playoffs.
Disappointing, obviously, only to get a draw, but a great performance from you. Obviously, with the goal, is it an important point for you and the lads, or are you disappointed not to have won the game?
At this stage in the season, in the position that we're in, with games in hand on other teams that are chasing for playoffs, a point's obviously a disappointing result. If you look at the league table, Skemmer, in no disrespect to them, but they're down there and we're up there and we're at home. So we should be utilising that and getting 3 points. However, within this league, on any given day, it's always going to be a tough game, and I thought Skemmer, in all fairness, came and played really well.
I also spoke to Trafford's goalkeeper and February Player of the Month, Grant Shenton. I asked whether he still saw playoffs being an obtainable goal for this year.
Okay, so obviously a great performance from you. Disappointing not to win the game in the end, but is this an important point for you?
I don't like points in the situation. We don't need points, we need 3 points at the moment, the situation we're in. The ambition of the club when we came in pre-season was to get the playoffs, and that's not going to help us today. I mean, a point's a point, and it's better than nothing, I suppose, but it feels a bit like a kick in the teeth when we should really be winning these games. And there's no disrespect to Skem, we think we should be up there, so for us to be pushing on, we need to be beating teams like this. Really.
Do you still feel that you're going to make the playoffs over the current, obviously the months?
Yeah, I think it's all about momentum. Like going into the playoffs, I mean, we got into the playoffs previously when I was at Ramley a while back, and that was all on momentum, and we don't seem to have that anymore. That's the biggest issue I've got for us going forward. Like, I think over Christmas when we grinded out a couple of little crap results, like the 1-0s and stuff, and we probably shouldn't have done. That's when I thought we should have kicked on, but we took a step back. But the lads, until it's mathematical, you play to win every game, don't you? So that's where we'll go training on midweek.
From what they have said, reaching playoffs is something the team really want, but only time will tell whether they actually achieve their goal.